This is week 2 in Calhoun County, and Josh Epperson from Georgia scored on a nice 10, beautiful heavy 10, and I had a lot of fun talking to Josh's brother Brian, so I'm glad Josh scored first. So I hope I meet Brian and he brings one out of the woods. So tell us folks how this buck came in and how you got him, Josh.
Okay. Had set a stand the evening before, and it was kind of late evening, so just hunted it brisk, just for a brief moment, and then passed that next morning, didn't hunt it, and came back. It's more of an evening spot. Came back the next evening, climbed up in the stand, and hadn't got settled yet. Actually, I just pulled up the bow, got it on the hanger, and I was hunting on a food plot, and turned, and one was crossing. This guy was crossing, so I immediately knew it's shooter, and so grabbed my bow and ranged him as quick as I could. Wait for him to step out from behind some brush, and got a shot on him, and he went down within, say, 50 yards. I didn't know he'd went down. I actually thought I might have shot a little low. I was a little scared, but I felt good about it. I went to see if I had blood. I wasn't going to track him, but I just want to make sure I had blood and mark the spot where he went in the woods. And I had such good blood, I went ahead and stuck my head in the woods, and I could see him pile it up. And so I probably broke a rule or two, but I gave it a big yell, and I actually started getting texts from all my family because they're all hunting around me. You
did one of those loud Georgia wahoos, right?
Yeah, it was a
and
big
everybody's
wahoo.
a half mile from you on 1,000 acres, so the phone started blowing up.
Yeah. They couldn't believe it, so they knew I got one. I let it be known. I'm surprised they didn't hear me back at camp.
So when you shot him, it was broadside, a little quartered away.
Yeah, he actually. The plan I had, he didn't operate by my plan. I was expecting him to cross right in front of me, but he decided to go the other way. So I tried to grunt him to a stop, gave him a little grunt, and he ignored me. He was on the prowl, so I gave him a loud, Wah! I let him have it, and he stopped and gave me enough time to get a shot.
Cool. How long were you in that stand before the shot?
Depends on what you count. I mean, if you count setting down time, 0 seconds. I literally had tied the back of my stand around the tree and turned around, and there he was. I was like, oh. But it happened pretty fast. I mean, there's really nothing to this deer hunting.
Well, tell us about your climber. You said one of the things you liked about Illinois Trophy bow hunters.
Yeah.
You let guys use their own stands if that's what they prefer.
Yeah, I mean, I would rather hunt a week and not kill than kill without hunting. So here, they've allowed me to hunt, and actually we passed this area on the way to a stand, and it suited me, and I asked, and they were more than willing to let me go ahead and throw up my own stand, and I don't know, to me there's a greater sense of accomplishment in that than some other things. To each their own, but for me that's probably the thing I'm going to take away from this the most is that in my spot, my stand, my work.
Yeah.
So
you did more of it, and it was your logic to put it all together.
Yeah, I felt great about that, and I really appreciate some freedom.
Sure.
And I think this is a perfect blend, so very good.
Well, I think of it as teamwork. And Josh, turn him sideways so the folks can get that side view. See, he's got good long beams, he's got good mass, good tine length, everything you want in a 10-pointer.
Yeah, he's my comment was perfect, perfect 10, and I think he's beautiful.
Did you get excited after you shot him?
Well, to say after would be really. It really started somewhere the second I saw him. Somewhere in there it started, and I'm not sure when it ended.
Full-blown shakes before you.
I had the full-blown shakes, and it was very exciting. Very
Congratulations,
good.
buddy.
I appreciate it.
Let's hang him up, boys.
Thanks, sir.